Yeah, this is cool. Okay. It's like 10 times better. What the fuck? Okay, Stinger, my friends. Okay, no more touch of death, man. This is the one. Dude, the AoE is crazy. Yes? Alright, this is a build. The touch of death, man. Ah. Like this one. Like now we're talking. Look. Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah. Feels good. Just spread the poison everywhere. Spread the word, spread the poison. This is Stinger Poison Centipede, man. Absolutely crushing. Chop, chop, chop. Hell yeah. we just came straight from Touch of Death, man. This is actually fun. And boss. Chop, 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 chop. Easy game. Yeah, okay. This one is definitely the more fun one that I've tested, my friends. Definitely more fun. So what we're rocking now is Stinger. Stinger has big AoE with Kepeleke. So Kepeleke basically makes it into a big AoE skill that you can see here. It's a ton of fun, man, with Stinger. There's even Stinger size. But I'm not even quite sure like that we need this, because Kepeleke, the way I understand it, is that Kepeleke makes it at the maximum AoE already, right? So you see here, when cast at maximum vigor, your core skills consume all vigor, full damage, cast the largest size. So this is already at 100% size, man. And it feels really good. So yeah, Stinger for the win. I still have my Touch of Death temper. So obviously, instead of Touch of Death, you would want a barrier generation here. I just didn't have another gloves. So there's still a lot more to optimize. But yeah, Moonrise, because with Kepeleke, Stinger becomes a core skill, and you can sting around and just blast the targets. And you do this big echo as well with the Stinger rune. That's pretty cool. Then we have the helm here. Apprehension, so this one fear with our Scourge, so we fear them, and we also use the Stinger, boom. And then we have the Shroud of the False Death. We have Moonrise here, giving us this big multiplier. And instead of core skills, you could go Stinger. Again, the gloves here are my Touch of Death gloves, because that's the build I originally wanted to make. But Touch of Death has this problem that is too small AoE, and it also doesn't apply damage instantly. And Stinger just feels a lot better. It feels very similar to the Gorilla Crushing Hand build. And that's way better. And then we're rocking Interdiction, so we're stacking Resolve here, double Resolve stacking. We have the Duelist with Ferocity stacks. We have Kepeleke. We have still Overpower with Banished Lords, more core skills. Right now my Stinger is only rank 17, like again, or rank 19. Again, you can get it much higher if you have Stinger on the gloves here. Again, I can still get a big upgrade on the gloves. Then on the ring here, I'm playing Redirected Force. I'm still playing Mystic Circle. Obviously, you don't need this for speedruns, because we're not playing Mystic Circle. This is just my ring that I have. But ideally, you want to have overpower damage here. And you also want to have overpower damage here instead of Touch of Death with instead of Vulnerable. And again, Barrier Generation. Because right now, I'm not even at the Barrier Generation breakpoint. Again, because I'm missing it on the gloves. But you will be. Midnight Sun for crazy resources. Then we're rocking Jaguar and Jaguar. You can also rock Gorilla. I think for speeds, actually Gorilla might be better, Jaguar, Gorilla. So that means that your Stinger is becoming a Jaguar skill. Yeah, my stats are looking like this here. So we have basically armor cap, or like we're very close to armor cap. We have decent res even. So for pre-buffing, we use Desert Escape, Buzz, Chores, Fortitude. So big life pool here always helps a lot. And then the skill tree, we changed a couple of things, of course. So we have full in Stinger with a rampant Stinger. This is still the same here. This cluster here is the same as well as the usual builds. So unrestrained, apex, balanced, follow through, vortex for the knockdown, Ravager. Then we're rocking armored hide, Counter attack, again, we get this from the Midnight Sun Ring. Counter effect passively. Boom. Then we have Scourge. Then we rock Resilience, still alive. Then we shifted points from Brilliance, so take them out of Brilliance. Take them into Ravenous. And right now I took points out of Armored Heights. Probably I'm gonna take them out of Follow Through in the end. You wanna do like this. Take them out of Follow Through. And still get rank 5 Armored Height, right, when I attack. See, boom, rank 5, so for the 2 Resolve stacks, that's probably the best. Again, I'm gonna put a full planar below. And then Oppressive and Ravenous giving us a double multiplier here with Centipede skills. We're getting 1.2x against healthy targets. And Oppressive here also gives us even more damage against crowd controlled. Then we max D3 and Hunter with Prodigy's Tempo. Paragon, few changes. We have Spirit starter board. Then here we're still rocking Ferminate. Like, you don't have to play this. Ferminate just covers my Convergence. You can play in Fighter. That's probably going to be the optimal build. I'm going to put that in the planner. I just didn't want to switch my Paragon boards around all the time because we don't have an armory yet. But we're hopefully going to get it soon. So Ferminate is for the Convergence multiplier here. However, if you're playing no Convergence and in Fighter, then this works too. Left side here we have Sapping with Hubris. And then at the moment here I'm playing Exploit. What you can also do, you can play a ring with Lucky Hit to make vulnerable. Like, I could roll it here, just didn't do it. But you could roll it here, or you just play Exploit. I just recommend playing Exploit. That's gonna be enough for speed. But if you want to do higher pits, like if you want to do like, I don't know, 130 plus with this build, then you definitely want to put Lucky Hit chance to vulnerable, or you want to play Soar instead of Vortex. However, I really like Vortex, and I think Soar is rather clunky. So I definitely prefer the Exploit or the Lucky Hit way. Then we are rocking Colossal here. Again, you don't have to populate this. Like, having these points here is fine if you don't have this high Paragon. But I have them, so I get a bit more vulnerable damage. And we also get, obviously, Colossal here from the Resolve stack. And you see here we have 36 Resolve stacks, giving us a pretty big multiplier here. That's 36 times 2. That's a total of 72% damage, which is double dipping with our Jaguar Spirit Hall. And then I took a bit of armor nodes up here with attack speed and also revealing here for the knockback. Again, if you don't do this, if you don't want to do this board, you probably want to play in Fighter, giving you attack speed and damage, and then you don't need to play Ferminate, and you can either play, and again I'm going to put the planner below. I just started, we're going to min-max it a bit more. There's 2 things you can play, and I would recommend you playing the... Where's that? There's a couple of poison glyphs. Oh, here, Faster glyph. Centipede skills 15x to crowd controlled and another 1.1. So that's pretty good, definitely. And again, you crowd control everything all the time with your Scourge. So you just stinger around and you Scourge them. And it's getting pretty cool. So this is like a very nice alternative, guys. And again, it's very easy to switch from the Jaguar build, especially with the setup that I'm playing here right now, where you don't have to switch all your boards. However, if you want to min-max it, you want to drop Ferminate, because it only enables this node right now, and take the Faster in for even more Centipede skill damage here. And then play, instead of Convergence, you play the in-fighter board. Again, I'm going to have this planner linked below. But it's pretty cool to see some Poison builds. Overall, I would say Poison is definitely a bit behind, but I mean, it looks cool though, right? Like, it looks dope. Like, just slashing around here, man, like... I think it looks really cool, like, just graphically, and it's like a very cool and smooth playstyle, in my opinion. And again, the Moonrise buffs us because we have with Kapeleke, our Stinger also becomes a basic skill. So it's core, basic, Centipede, Jaguar. And it looks hella cool, so yeah, try this build if you like, my friends. The planner is below. Hope you enjoy, and SPIRITBORN definitely has a lot of options here, and we'll see once they fix all the bugs, my friends, what is gonna be the true meta of the class. But it's gonna be exciting, and I think it's extremely powerful. Even if they fix the bugs, it's gonna be one of the coolest classes to play, I believe. And I'll definitely play this next to my Barb quite a lot, I feel. And yeah, Stinger is amazing, man. Go out there, use some Centipedes, sting the enemies, let's go. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.